Hello and welcome to another Thursday afternoon sit rep, the shipwreck sit rep from Brickmania TV. So I'm here with designer Andreas Eggen.
Yes.
Yes, our Norwegian guest visitor in the studio today to talk about some designs that both him and I have been working on, and we're going to be dropping tomorrow morning for your enjoyment. Of course, there is a drop day coupon. It's DD Friday. I believe it's the same one we had last week. It will cover both sets we have going into production, because of course we do have a Mad Minute sale going on. That Mad Minute coupon will not work for pre-orders, so we just want to make sure that you know the drop day DD Friday it will be through this weekend. You'll be able to use that for 15% off your pre-orders. And today is pre-order for, or tomorrow I should say, pre-order for.
So this is the Julkat. It's a Danish reconnaissance vehicle.
Should we put it on the spinner?
Oh yeah, spin around. Although it looks a lot better in my opinion from this side.
Just because of that giant spare tire on there?
It's got a huge spare tire. I wasn't sure if I was going to add it or not. I added it. You can take it off if you want, but it looks good, I think.
So this is a kind of a homegrown. This is a Danish vehicle that.
Oh yeah.
It was from an existing vehicle in inventory, but they wanted a special forces or reconnaissance vehicle. Or?
Yeah, pretty much. So it's supposed to be just lightweight, just cobbled together of everything they can find. There are very few of these in real life, and none of them I think look the same. Like they're all like just cobbled together of what they could find. So you can see like mismatch of colors. Some have brown, some have green, some have black details all over. Right,
and it's like a homemade, like a Danish, like a secret recipe, secret Danish recipe composite armor, right? So it's like a lightweight, some sort of plastic polymer armor or something like that.
I think it's pretty lightweight, and then it has what's it called? Bulletproof.
Is it Kevlar fabric?
Yeah, it's Kevlar on the doors, and also has some like metal plating that they would like cover up themselves with. But there's no windscreen or anything, and it's all open.
So it's a real traditional outdoorsy type of full-on reconnaissance.
Oh yeah.
Only what you need sort of thing.
Oh yeah, and long-range weapons. You have an M2HB, and you have I think it's an MG3, or it might actually be an MG42 that is modified with a box mag.
They found them left after the Germans went home.
Yeah, that's pretty much what the MG3s are. Very standard in Europe.
There's a couple of fabric pieces on here.
Yeah.
Is this going to be white on one side, or is
no, not white. These are test prints.
Yeah, right.
So I just got these from Slam pretty much. This is a canvas cover on the back, and also this is the Bornholm flag, which is the area that the Danish guys who use this are from.
So it's not like a special Christmas flag, it just happens to be green and red.
It's a pretty cool flag. They also had regular Danish flags, so if you want to add that, we also have those for sale individually.
Yeah, but it's a lot bigger.
yeah, it's big, but it's cool.
Well, yeah, I don't think the reconnaissance guys really necessarily want to be seen, but I guess when you do want to be seen, you put a giant flag on there.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty cool vehicle. It's going to have a lot of, or not a lot of printing.
Should we stop this if you want?
So printed pieces on the tiles here, those are going to be backpacks. You can see in the renders how it's going to look. Yeah. And same mirrored on the other side. There's a pretty much standard printing on the slope here and on the front, and also a Julkat tile there.
Yeah, so that'll be unique to the kit then.
Yeah.
So then it does have some opening compartments. So the doors, of course, front doors open, but this back door looks like it opens.
Yeah, it's got opening doors on the sides here. In the real one, there is no back right door. So it's pretty interesting. So
well, they need someplace to put the spare tire.
Yeah, they put all sorts of equipment inside of here, and there's also a back opening door. Yeah. So everything works.
And your turret rotates.
Oh yeah, this one rotates 365 degrees, although there's an antenna here.
That's a whip antenna. It'll move.
Yeah. They got smoke grenade launchers on the back, smoke grenade launchers on the front. Yeah.
Everything you need for your reconnaissance needs. So it's sort of a special forces / reconnaissance, and they were used in Afghanistan, correctly?
Yeah, Afghanistan. Some people said it was used in Iraq, but I couldn't find like good source of that. So
it's been really hard to find research materials on this, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's so like very obscure vehicle, and also used a long time ago. Now they are moved back to Denmark, and they're all painted green and in wood camouflage, so used for the home defense. But this is the Afghanistan.
This is our first Danish
Yeah.
any kit, really, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Except the one that got us in trouble. We won't talk about that one.
And also, other than also being Lego, it's from Denmark. So,
Yeah. The Legos going back home. So,
Yeah.
little known fact, there happens to be a lot of Brickmania fans in Denmark, but a lot of them just can't really talk about it.
Yeah. So we're gonna have 2 figures with this. They are reconnaissance soldiers, I think. Yeah, riflemen.
So it's our first Danish rifleman too. So
Yeah.
another NATO country added to the Brickmania fold.
Yeah. Now we have the French, we have the Norwegian, Danish.
Yeah.
Gonna do them all. No, we'll see.
Well, those Icelandic troops, you know, we'll have to get specially extra tall minifigs for
Oh
them.
yeah. So, other than that,
This one is a limited edition, correct?
yeah.
So we realize that the limited edition kits have been selling out really fast, and some of them have been selling out on day one. So we are going to make a larger batch of this. So don't have to be there right at 8:01 to get this. They should be available hopefully throughout the weekend. But yeah, we still have that drop day, that DD Friday. That'll be good until Sunday evening.
Yeah.
So use the coupon. And I would suggest if you're making a big order, do them separate. Do your pre-orders separate from your Mad Minutes coupon. If you're gonna make 2 orders, or make a bigger order, make 2 separate orders, then you'll be able to take advantage of the best discounts.
Yeah. And I don't think there's add-on figures to this one.
No, there is not.
Just comes with 2.
It comes with 2. We may, if it's super successful and people ask for them, we may do the Danish riflemen separately later, just so we can have like a full. I mean, it'd be really cool to eventually be able to offer like the entire, Norwegian, Danish, Polish, everybody have all the figures. And so we're slowly getting to them. The kit's not so much because it's a lot for us to keep in stock.
Yeah, and a lot of the source photos I found for this, these guys were just using T-shirts for most of the time. So if you have a T-shirt guy with an MCH helmet, you can put him in there.
Here's your once you're in country, I guess the uniform rules kind of go out the window, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you're in recon or any kind of special forces.
Yeah. The figures are by Amanda. They're super great. So.
Did these guys have beards too?
Yeah, I think they did. So at least one of the figures have a beard. And,
that's great.
I think the driver have glasses.
Right.
So
then, the fast helmet with the horns, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's look at the Humvee or the Blackhawk.
The Blackhawk. Yes. Let's move on. So it is. I think we touched on this last week. I'll flip this thing on, spin it around. It is the 30th anniversary of the Battle of Mogadishu. That's Operation Gothic Serpent or Task Force Ranger. There's all sorts of different names and different references, but it all comes down to what eventually became the movie Blackhawk Down. Real life incident happened 30 years ago today. I believe 18 American servicemen were killed during this battle, and many more hundreds of Somali militiamen as well.
Yeah.
So this happened 30 years ago. It's been one of a reoccurring theme, it's been one of the most requested actual themes that Brickmania has done is Black Hawk Down, or that whole, Task Force Ranger theme. And we've done it on and off throughout the last 10 years. And of course, being the 30th anniversary, we're bringing it back because of popular request, actually. It wasn't even on our schedule until people really started demanding we bring back this Black Hawk. So this is the MH-60L. We've done 2 MH-60Ls in the past from that sort of operation, but this one's special. This is a Super 64. It's not marked on here yet, but we will have printing on it. The renders will show it. And that was one of the Blackhawks that was shot down over Mogadishu.
Titular helicopter.
Is that
the titular helicopter that was down?
Well, there was 2. This was actually, I believe this was the second one that was shot down.
Yeah.
So they got all kinds of. I haven't refreshed my chronological history of the whole battle. So forgive me if I'm saying that wrong. But this is the one that was piloted by Michael Durant. He was actually captured and held hostage by the Somali warlords who had orchestrated this whole incident. I guess that it's precipitated this battle anyway. So this is the one of the Blackhawks shot down, one that we have not done before. The big difference in this one is that it incorporates all of the innovations that we've done on the Blackhawk helicopter airframe. So we do Blackhawks, Pavehawks, Seahawks, Jayhawks, they're all on the same basic airframe. Just that throughout the years I've been able to, I guess, advance the design techniques.
Yeah.
So
a lot of functions on this one.
yeah, certainly.
Everything moves.
Yes, of course you have, you know, your rotors and stuff do what they're supposed to do, but you know, the stabilizer moves, all that stuff. This being an early version, it's actually very clean.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a lot of smoke dischargers. I mean, it has some of the countermeasures, but I don't think that really people had understood how vulnerable these things were to ground fire at the time. So, and especially missiles and rocket-propelled grenades. So, it's a very clean-looking helicopter, but it does incorporate a lot of advanced features that have been developed over the years of building these different Blackhawks. I think it's like 10 or 12 years of doing Blackhawk kits.
Yeah.
So, we do have the sliding doors. I can just give you a demonstration real quick. But it has, it has the opening doors, the winch that's on the side. At some point, several iterations of MH or H-60 helicopter ago, I developed a more compact winch. So compared to the versions in the past, those are two obvious new innovations. Still has the usual, the tail will fold up if you really want to. You got to get in there and work on the rotor.
Wow.
So it does still do that, but they don't do that. They don't fold them up when, the Army never really folds them up. When they take these things, like they'll stick it inside the belly of a C-130 for transportation, they'll just take the horizontal stabilizer off and take the rotor back there off. So it's a little different.
Yeah.
Opening doors, they will be printed. No stickers, all printing. Yeah. So this is Super 6.4. It will have a 6.4 printed on the windows. I believe Venom over the engine, the turbine engines there. So there'll be lots of printing on it.
Very cool.
Yeah. So SLAM is diligently working on that right now. Full crew of 4 figures. One thing we don't have is there's some special operators that go with this. We have a Delta Force add-on pack.
Oh.
So that's one thing that will only be available for the pre-order until they actually, if there's any left over. So if anybody buys this, doesn't get the Delta pack, we'll throw the extras up online. But if you want to make sure you get them, pre-order the Delta Force add-on pack. You'll get 2 Delta Force operators. They're similar to our Delta Force operators we've done in the past, but they will be actually specific to this model. So I think you will enjoy those. I've seen them. They have new brick arms, perfect calibers on them, and they're super cool. We'll get a render up there, of course. And you can see what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, very cool.
So yeah, these are the Friday pre-orders. Don't be late. Like I said, we're going to try to make as many as we can in that initial batch. The Julkat, what does Julkat mean actually?
I think it means hedgehog. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I think it's like Christmas cat or something, but no.
Almost. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Hedgehog.
we are going to try to make more of both the pre-order drops. The Julkat in particular is a limited. Once this is sold out, gone, never to return. The Blackhawk, it is one of our most popular models. I don't think we can do a limited edition. We'd be on everybody's crap list. So.
Everyone wants a Blackhawk. It's so cool.
So, drops. It's Friday.
Yeah.
Friday's new release day. So there are some new releases. In particular, I guess we only have minifigs this time. So we've got this guy here. That is a throwback World War II German Panzer commander. So back in the old days of Brickmania, when we had limited printing ability, or actually no printing ability, we had to farm everything out. This was one of our first minifigs, and we just did an update on them. So going back to our classic series, yellow guys. I mean, if yellow's not your thing, we do have modern updated guys. They're going to cost you a lot more. This is meant to be a army builder. Throwback to the classic days of Brickmania. So
look at that hat.
Yeah,
Police hat.
It is a. That is a
German hat.
That is a Wehrmacht Panzer officer hat.
It's got the printing on there. Super cool.
Does it? Yeah. There's no printing on the hat, is there?
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's printing on the hat?
Oh yeah.
No way. Cool. I didn't even know that. That's not part of the classic. That's a bonus. You get bonus printing on the hat.
Oh, yeah.
So, that's cool. I pulled him out, so it's not just a fluke in the display. I pulled him out of the batch that's going into the store tomorrow. So they all have printed hats. Hey, that's cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to charge more for it. Just got a price increase. Just kidding. There will be a torso. So the printed torso will be separate. So if you have your own guys or just want to add this to an existing, if you have some printed camouflage legs or something you want to use this Panzer wrap torso with, that'll be available as well. So both the full figure and the torso available, of course, for tomorrow. And the other thing are these. These are, do you want to explain this?
Oh yeah. Look at this new perfect caliber. I know this one's going to be a very popular one. Blaster rifle, is it the DC-17?
It's a 15.
DC-15.
This is the DC-15.
The long blaster rifle.
And who has these guys? It wasn't the Panzer troop.
No, this is perfect for your sci-fi collection.
Yeah.
Your army building.
Are they some sort of like clones that use this rifle? Yeah.
Yeah, cloners.
Yeah, something like that. But we have a whole bunch of them. So this is our first sci-fi perfect caliber that we've done. We've done some for the space dragoons.
Yeah.
So now we have some for your replicant. I don't know.
Your clones. Yeah.
Yeah. The war and space guys.
Yeah. Space Wars.
Yeah. So yeah, we have a lot of them. This is just the first. So I'm excited about this because this is the first release in a whole series of these. So every Friday from now until the end of time, from a long, long time ago till the end of time, they will have a new perfect caliber DC-15 or related item coming out. So
yeah, I've never seen anything like this. They're so detailed.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this is the best stuff you'll get. Lego has their own, of course, which does look anything like this, and now even adding the printing to it.
So these are just plain brick arms, plain rifles from brick arms that we've actually spruced up with, Slam, our in-house artistic genius, one of many we have here. He did a number on these things.
Yeah. So this is next level stuff. Like I think you need a microscope to look at all the single details here. Like it just.
Look for the secret message on
I didn't even know the real ones had that much detail. Like, they look amazing.
Well, it helps that the guy who's doing the artwork is a fanatical fan of of the mythical movie series.
The Space Wars. Yeah.
So you guys are in luck. You have a real treat coming to you. These are next level printing, next level art, and it's going to be something that I know you're going to want to use for all your army building needs.
Perfect army builder.
Yeah.
So cool.
So. Okay, and then you can get those immediately. Use your Mad Minute coupon, MADMIN, for 20% off through Sunday. Don't forget that. So.
Unfortunately, we didn't bring this to Virginia because there were so many mocks that were of this kind.
I know. I was chomping at the bit. I saw them printing them last week before we left, but they only had one side printed, and they wouldn't let me they wouldn't stop the production to flip them over and print the other side for me. We had to go out the door. So
it's next time.
Yes. Yeah. So we will have these. So if you're going to be in Florida in a week and a half, I will have these down there in Florida.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. Nice. So at was that Brick Fest Tampa something? Brick Fan Fest something. I don't know. Look it up on our events page, brickmaniatoys.com/events. We do have talk about, since it is a sit rep, and the sit rep is only once a week. I'll talk about the Monday restocks real fast. So for pre-order drop on Monday, the only thing that's going to be pre-order will be the Bluesmobile. You've probably seen them hitting the internet. We saw them in person at the store in Chicago, in the Capitol. They're hitting the stores, but if you want to get one, if you have not ordered one yet, the only way you're going to get one is to pre-order, unless you've already gotten one of the first 4 batches, I think we've done now. So we're launching another pre-order, batch number 5. Jump on that Bluesmobile. We'll have Drop Day Monday coupon. You can use that for your pre-order. You'll get 15% off. But there's also a whole bunch of stuff coming out Monday. We have, I'm just going to read the list so you don't have to, just to get through this. It's Revolutionary War, British Redcoat, and American. So we'll have both the Redcoats and the Blue Jacket guys. D-Day Squad Pack Part 3. So
I only have the first and the second one. I'm gonna have
Right.
to get this one.
Squad, because we did the first one was 2 years ago, second one was last year, and then of course this year is the part 3. So everybody's been anticipating part 3 to be restocked because it's the least, it's the most rare of the trio now.
Yeah.
And also complete your set. So those aren't pre-orders. You just those will all be just dropped on Monday. I believe it's VJ Day, so there's going to be a coupon. So we'll figure out the coupon code, but there is actually a sale that was already planned. It was on the calendar. Starts Monday, goes through Sunday. So it's VJ Victory over Japan World War II commemoration sale. That's starting Monday. So also you'll be able to get another coupon. So when your Mad Minute coupon runs out on Sunday, have no fear. You got another coupon on Monday. It's just, yeah, we want you to be happy.
Yeah.
It's our job.
Yeah. Take advantage of those.
Definitely, because it's going to be a drought for a little while in the coupons.
Yeah.
The next things, there's going to be 3 more perfect calibers. These are restocks. The M27 IAR Tactical, the SMLE Mark III, which we've been trying to get restocked forever and finally were able to do it. And then the Brick Arms AK-74 U, that's the one with the composite magazine. So those will be all available online and probably in stores on Monday as well.
Cool. Good stuff.
Yep.
For these riflemen, I think they use HK 416s, which Will doesn't make, but the M27 that is coming out, that's a very accurate weapon actually for these guys.
Oh, that's a good thing to remember. So
pretty close to the HK 416.
So if you're gonna get this, if you're gonna get the Julkat, make sure you get a couple of these. You'll have to wait till Monday to get the. It's at the M27 IAR Tactical, so that's got all the bells and whistles on it. So it's also great if you've got have some Marines that you want to have fully armed. I know we just dropped last week. We just dropped a restock of the Marine Corps Humvee.
Oh, yeah.
So if you have some desert Humvees that you want to upgrade, the M27 IAR is a great choice.
Yeah.
Great.
Cool.
All right. Well, that's the sit rep for this week. Thanks for joining me, Andreas.
Thank you.
And we'll see you soon.